One of the three 300 megawatt generators at the Norachole power plant is still not up and running. The 300 megawatt deficit created as a result was filled by the Kalnitissa diesel power plant. Then, on the 13th of January, it ran out of diesel. Power cuts were inevitable. Needing fuel, the Ceylon Electricity Board made a last-minute request from the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation for fuel. But the Electricity Board has a gargantuan outstanding debt to the CPC to the tune of 91 billion rupees. What's more, the CPC was not prepared for a fuel request from the Electricity Board until towards the end of the month. The Electricity Board wants the CPC to give them 1,500 metric tons of diesel per day, which the CPC is finding difficult.
3 months ago, we informed the CEB that we are burdened with finding foreign currency for our requirements. Therefore, we are not in a position to. Not only to the CEB, we gave the same message to the Sri Lankan airline as well. The message was that we are not in a position to find foreign currency required to import fuel requirement of those institutes. If they find dollars, we will import the petroleum products that they need. They agreed to do so, and earlier they said, look, we are not earning dollars. Then we responded saying that we are not also earning dollars. So in the end, they agreed to provide dollars to import products. We need 3,500 metric tons of furnace oil for power generation. We agreed to supply until 22nd of this month. And again, they inform us that they need 1,500 metric tons of diesel for a day. We are not in a position to do that. If we do that, then we will not be able to meet the requirement of industrial and transport sectors. So we advise them to place the order well in advance, and we can import diesel and furnace oil to meet their requirement. Unfortunately, they gave us very short notice, so we are not in a position to support them at this moment. We need some time. As a favor, we just provided 3,000 metric tons of diesel. They said it may meet only 2 to 3 day requirement of the CEB.
If the situation isn't resolved, there is no alternative but to move for power cuts. But that's just one problem. The Energy Minister is also saying that meeting the daily requirement of fuel is becoming more and more challenging.
We need around 400 million to meet the fuel requirement of both industries as well as transportation sector, except the electricity sector. Right now, we have sufficient stock that we maintain to meet the requirement, but day by day, situation is getting worse, and finding required foreign currency for importation of the petroleum products are getting challenging and very difficult at the moment. That's why I warn there is a risk of having a fuel shortage in the near future, but I can't say the exact date. But we are not going to just sit on a chair and let that happen. We take every single possible step to avoid such a crisis, but finding $400 million on monthly basis is a huge task. So I'm worried whether we may not be able to bring the fuel on time.
In the meantime, Minister of Power Gamini Lokuge is confident that there won't be a need for power cuts until Tuesday. Speaking today, he noted that scheduled power cuts will not be needed for now, as the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation has supplied 3,000 metric tons of fuel to the Ceylon Electricity Board, which he says is sufficient for an uninterrupted power supply until Tuesday. He also expressed hopes of having further talks with the CPC tomorrow to request more fuel, which will be enough to generate power until next Saturday.